so meticulous. Belichick drawing plays for viciousness. Now you know what the mission is.
Hey, we got Hollywood in the building tonight. What's the LA of Vermont MP? Bennington, right?
Stop playing with me, bro. You know it's Burlington.
I really don't.
See, this is the type of energy you want pre-game. Everybody relax, especially Devontae. He ain't never good when he tight.
Don't get too relaxed. It's one of those big games you circled. You need to prove you're better than Jaden Moore, remember?
It's all that I think about.
Really? Yo. J Moore's from Chicago, MP. Those are rough games he came up in. Dude can get to the bucket and finish.
And
he's ranked 184 on the 250.
And so what?
Look, man, we seen you in practice. We know who you are. Just respect your enemy. What was that, a target on his back for a long time, but he's still standing.
He ain't ever faced me.
I love it, MP. I love it. Okay. Oh, you guys are filming? Well, let me hit you with some knowledge, okay? The thing going is watching me? Okay, watch this. Listen, just because someone's ranked above you on some made-up list doesn't make her...
I'm just saying.
If MP believes he's better than Jay Moore, then I believe it too. And so should you, okay?
Yeah.
Now, let's get out there for these warm-ups. I don't want y'all pulling a hammy because you spent too long in front of the camera.
Hey,
gentlemen.
turn the camera off. Ooh, hey, Jay Moore.
PM?
Nah, man. MP.
My bad.
Hey, bro, I get it, you know. High-flying guard like yourself out of Chicago? I mean, everybody knows who you are. Guys have been trying to make a name for themselves off of you for years. Man, probably too many to count, huh? You know what? I'm gonna help you out. After tonight's game, you'll never forget my name again.
You talk good. But you know out here, there ain't no faking it. You got a cute story and all, man. But you're a long way from Vermont. You about to get exposed.
Yeah, talent's talent. Nah.
Hello and welcome everyone to our 2K presentation of WCBL basketball. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. It's the High Flyers going against Team Ballas.
Nothing quite like a SoCal showdown, the freeway series between the High Flyers out of LA and Team Ballers based in Anaheim. I'm sure a lot of these players know each other already.
And early on here in the Club League circuit, we'll find out a lot about these teams by the end of the night.
We'll find out about the teams and also the players. I know there are a few new names on these rosters, and I want to see how guys like MP are going to hold their own out here in WCBL play. And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Bertie and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots, with Pasco patrolling the paint. The starting five for the High Flyers tonight has Devontae Mills orchestrating the point, Brock handling the shooting guard duties, O'Neal and Ben Gov at the forward spots, and manning the middle is going to be MP at center. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
Now MP. Brock outside with 4 to shoot. And the High Flyers, another triple. Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. He's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim. What stellar defense by Gov. A big man who knows how to come up with the big example.
Etherington with it. Moore outside. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta.
And when Moore's shooting while in rhythm, he's a major threat. Fantastic execution off the catch.
MP with it, and he finds himself against Pasco. From deep, it's O'Neal. Team Ballers with the rebound. Moore outside. Etherington left side. And that falls. Nice feed that time for Moore. And for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities. Nice take. However, a little too easy if you're asking me.
Bertie gets the bucket to fall.
Hey, well, Bertie, he can certainly be a weapon when he's in close like that. That's why the defense, you got to push him further out. Don't let him just have that.
Back to Mills, to the middle. Here's Go. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Team Ballers with the lead. Here's Pasco. MP grabs the miss. On the wing, O'Neal, defended by Bertie. From the arc, Etherington comes down with the board. And guys, as we mentioned, MP recently breaking into that 2K U250 list.
And look, that might seem low, but to be anywhere on this list means you at least have some serious potential. Nobody's quite sure what development path MP is going to take, but there's a feeling that he has a high ceiling.
Now MP. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
It's a good play call for that situation, but the elements in motion just couldn't connect.
Totally. Communication breakdown. Would have been a really pretty play. Guys, he's playing big. I mean, we're watching it. Arnaldo Rodriguez taking flight.
Here's MP. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. And he'll go to the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for the High Flyers, MP.
Both fall at the line that time. Here's Summers. Pass to Dykstra. Summers. Here's Wong. Summers. Here's Dykstra. That one falls.
James Dykstra.
And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming.
High Flyers with another miss. Here's Summers. Westerhoff, good. High Flyers trailing. With MP up top. It's good, his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4. Here's Dykstra.
A simple dunk, but it gets the job done, all the same.
Yeah, I'm sure his fans wish he would have done something a little more special, though.
But I mean, guys, let's go back to math class. 2 points, it's 2 points.
One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose, at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
Off with the layup. Here's Myers. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Terrific pass there, setting up his teammate well.
Pass to Mahil. MP with the steal. That's tipped. Here's Westerhoff. Here's Dykstra. Summers. Here's Dykstra. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With a step back. Scores a basket, his second of 2 attempts. For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
Now here's Callahan, and that one drops.
Wow, I mean, and are you really surprised? That's Liam Callahan, paving his way to an inside score like it's a construction site.
Here's Team Ballers now. 4-point game. Pass to Dykstra.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Summers. To the inside. And the basket by Mahil. Here's Myers. And Coach Troy of the High Flyers. He's a young coach, even by this club league standard.
It's true. As you said, Troy is one of the younger coaches, but it's clear that he knows the game, and his drive is apparent. Plus, he's already got a great track record for developing talent.
Here's Dykstra. Here's Summers. Pass to Wong. Here's Dykstra. 6 to shoot. There's the screen. Puts it up from 12. The High Flyers grab the miss. Here's Wong. Inside. Mahil. Great D that time from MP.
Credit the D there. They got their hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on him. Didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
Here's Wong. Pass to Dykstra. Here's Wong. Dykstra down low. Here's Mahil. And Team Ballers miss again. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
And MP gets it to go.
Showing you the instincts he has as a passer.
From deep three-point range, so the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. Don't move a muscle. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back to the second half of this West Coast Club battle between the High Flyers and Team Ballers. Here's the High Flyers. And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of there. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
I like Mills taking advantage of the situation there and firing when open.
Outside Berti. Pass to Pasco. Moore left side. That falls. Great assist by Pasco.
They rely on him to produce, and he's certainly been up to the task.
Outside MP. MP throws it down.
Yeah, you know what? The dunk's nice, but the screen is the real star of the show here.
And those are the fundamentals coaches love.
Great call, Drake. It's good to see the pick pay off and put the fun back in fundamentals.
Now here's Moore. 5 points in the game. Pass to Rodriguez. Etherington. Berti, guarded by O'Neal. Rejected by O'Neal.
Strong awareness from the forward. He sends that ball back. Quick reaction and a willingness to break up a shot attempt.
The High Flyers leading. MP throws it down.
And he tacks on a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk slam.
That's bringing it down hard.
It is. Night.
Now here's Rodriguez. Outside, Moore. Pass to Pasco. A shot over MP. Pasco can't get it to fall.
A nice, clean look. That's one you gotta take.
And the dunk by MP.
He sure knows how to make an impression with his throwdowns.
It's not a matter of if he's going to get to the rim. It's a matter of what he will do when he gets there.
This time, showing some style with the one-hand slam.
Now Etherington. Pasco, guarded by MP. And now whistle blown against MP. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Berti. Pasco. That one drops for two.
Wingman finding a teammate. Good looks from Berti.
Now the High Flyers with it. Leading by 5. Passes to MP. MP throws it down.
That'll energize his teammates.
A solid athlete who loves to make plays above the rim.
100%. Not surprised at that finish one bit.
Now here's Berti. Moore outside. And it's Brock with the rebound. And here are the High Flyers now. 7-point game, their biggest lead of the game.
They genuinely can't seem to miss a shot. This run they're on, it's just incredible.
Every time when the shot goes up, I think, well, this has to be the last one. They do it again. They look unstoppable.
Timeout called here as Team Ballers decide to talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Etherington.
Substitution for
Pass to Pasco. Good D that time from MP. Yes, and it's Brock picking up the assist.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Here's Team Ballers now. They trail by 11. Pasco, now covered by MP. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number. Full timeout.
substitution for High Flyers. Timeout on the court.
Here's Pasco. And it's stolen by MP. Here we go, all alone. MP throws it down.
That's a display of great defense turning into easy offense.
Yeah, what a nice string of events.
Hey, it's a little something for everybody.
Now here's Moore. Kicks it to Summers. Now Pasco. And the layup's good off the glass.
And the offense just keeps raining down. Neither team has been able to defend consistently.
And I would expect more of that as both defenses seem to be wearing down a bit.
MP, count it.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Team Ballers trailing. Well, what a show we've seen so far from MP. He's come out and put on a clinic. He looks head and shoulders above Moore right now.
Well, if there was any fans doubting the impact that MP can make, I doubt they're saying much right now. A great offensive showing from MP so far. He's been terrific.
Impressive job of creating that kind of look.
Team Ballers call timeout.
Time call.
High Flyers making a switch here. Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
Outside Berti.
Substitution for
Team Ballers grab the board. Pass to Etherington. Back to Berti. That doesn't go either for Berti.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up those bonehead threes like that.
Here's O'Neal. Now MP goes back up. Some solid defense that time from Rodriguez. To the paint. That ball coming off of Bertie's feed.
And that's the problem. No one quite matches up with Rodriguez on the fast break, and he makes him pay.
Outside, MP. Stolen away by Pasco. And here comes the break. Rodriguez. Can't hit it from close range. Now here's MP. MP throws it down.
Hey, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
Totally, as he should be, removing all doubt.
And Bertie stays ready when the game is tight. They needed that bucket, and he went out and got it.
MP with the look. Basket, good.
Trying to put this one out of reach. They will not let up.
That's the focus they've brought here tonight. They've been the team that just wanted it more.
Team ballers call timeout. Pass to Pasco. Got it. Good job right there in the low post.
Oh, superb floor awareness on display there for Moore. He has a knack for finding his open teammates.
And now they decide to intentionally foul. And he commits the intentional foul.
Cody Etheridge. First personal foul.
The drive by MP. MP throws it down.
That's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you've got.
He wasn't going to take the soft approach on that drive.
Oh, I would hope not. When the D is giving you a gift like that, you got to grab it and go.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Jaden Moore. Second personal foul.
This may be their most important possession.
As long as they don't make any big mistakes, they should be fine.
Personal foul. At the line for the High Flyers.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point game.
I think that this deficit is just too much to overcome.
You said it. There just isn't enough ticks left in that clock.
Come around.
MP inside. He's guarded by Pasco. And here's MP on the outside. Not gonna go that time. So the High Flyers win this one.
Well, I'll be honest. I'm intrigued by what we saw from MP in this one. This kid has a ton of potential. I wouldn't be surprised to see him moving up that 2KU 250. List. Can't wait to see more out of him.
And I agree, Danny. MP was impressive. And for team ballers, a tough loss for them.
I mean, Jaden Moore came into this one feeling confident and perhaps a little overly confident. He showed some flashes, don't get me wrong, but in the end, it just wasn't enough. Make no mistake, though. He's been around this game for a while, and he knows what it takes to learn and come back and win later.
Well, that'll do it for now. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.
Yo! You going out tonight, Burlington?
Oh,
we gotta
man.
celebrate your big game against that bully from Chicago.
Oh,
and before you say anything, say yes.
Or you gonna let me talk?
Ain't nobody stopping you.
What are we getting into tonight?
Hanging in my crib. I got a pool.
Okay. Are there gonna be any girls there?
Man, of course there'll be girls there.
All right, then I'm pulling up.
My man. All right, I'll text you my address. Show up around 8.
Bet. Hey.
Doesn't matter if you're a big or a guard caught on a switch. If Stone has you down on the block, don't front him unless you have help on the weak side. His pet move is spinning away from the defender for an alley-oop. If you think he's a load in a post, wait till you see him flying through the air catching lobs. Okay? And don't be fooled by his vibe. Stone comes across all super chill, SoCal, whatever, but he's locked in. Dude's ranked 23rd in the country for a reason, all right? Nobody in this locker room is stopping him by themselves. We do it as a team, okay? Okay, let's get everybody out on the floor and walk through some sets. MP, you mind hanging back a bit?
Hey, Coach, if this is about me being late, I promise it won't happen again.
I believe you. Okay. But you're still suspended from today's game.
Come on, Coach. No, not this one. I need this one. You know how many scouts are here.
I'm sorry, but I gotta do it, MP. You know the rules.
Coach, listen, I'm all for rules, but not this one, okay? I'll sit out the next game, I promise. I'm begging you, I need this one.
Okay. You want to make it to the NBA, right?
Yes, it's all that matters to me.
And I believe you can do it, MP. But you got to start conducting yourself like a pro.
Yeah, but I got to make it...
That means always doing the work, never cutting corners, never taking your situation for granted. Hey, look up. I told you when I first met you, it's our job to make you look good. And I can't do that if I don't hold you accountable. You won't learn and you won't grow.
I know, Coach, it's just the worst possible time.
The deeper you get into this thing, the more every little step and misstep matters. I hate doing this as much as you hate hearing it, but you gotta sit today. That's how you learn. And that's the end of this discussion. I see you on the bench.
Hello and welcome to our 2K presentation of the WCBL. We've got Milestone and the Surf City Waves taking on the High Flyers. And some news here. The relative newcomer, MP, deemed unavailable tonight. It's a bit of a surprise, especially considering his recent performances. In the meantime, Surf City has won a tip and we're underway. Feeds it inside and Milestone punches it through.
Look, Stone is just controlling the paint down low. He's getting whatever look he wants in there.
And what we're being told is MP is serving a one-game suspension for coach. Tough break with all of these scouts here in attendance, and they're getting to watch Miles just put on a show.
Surf City just piling it on at this point.
And MP has got to be disappointed in himself. It could have been his moment to show what he can do. Instead, he's watching from the bench.
Oh, and the three is good. Oh, Stone got a hand on it. And again, Stone owning the interior. Dunk after dunk in this one.
And a lot of questions will be asked about the maturity of MP because his absence has certainly been felt. Not a good look for him.
So a lopsided win for Surf City as the final horn sounds. For everyone here at 2K, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, good game. Yeah, thanks.
What's going on, MP?
Messed up, Dion.
I heard. I talked to Coach.
Yeah?
All right. Let's take a walk.
How bad is it?
Well, you cost yourself an incredible spotlight. And your ranking's gonna drop once people find out that you missed this game because of disciplinary actions. You got a slim margin for error here, MP. You got one club league season to make a name for yourself, and you're running out of time.
I know, but what do I do? Think I should hire a private coach?
Nah, you're doing great in between the lines. But I think we need to bring in someone who can have a little bit more guidance, more hands-on guidance.
Right, like a guru.
I'm the guru. I'm talking about an agent.
An agent, really?
Yeah. His name's Austin Kelly. Works for one of the biggest agencies in town. He's just getting started, so he doesn't have a roster full of NBA clients yet. I've gotten to know him a little bit. He's as smart as they come. You're lucky to be getting on the ground floor with this guy.
Thanks, Dion. But I don't get it. I mess up, and you show up with gifts.
Everyone makes mistakes, MP. It's how you bounce back that matters. I know you're a good kid.
Yeah, for sure. No more partying for me. Well, maybe on draft day.
I think that's for the best. Austin will be in touch soon. Set up a meet with him so y'all can get more acquainted. In the meantime, I hit the gym and put some shots up. Whenever I face adversity, I immerse myself in the work. Helps me get through the day.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thanks, Dion.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out and meet people and talk to girls, and it's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand that.
I do. And look, I feel like an idiot. All right? I'm not even a huge partier or anything like that. I just got sloppy.
What exactly happened?
Honestly, I forgot to set my alarm, and somehow I left my phone on silent.
Somehow?
Look, Mr. Kelly, I got sloppy. I'm owning that. But it's not gonna happen again.
Well, it can't happen again, but you already know that. What you may not understand is that mistakes do not define you. It's how you respond that defines you, and you have a chance to respond in a big way, starting with your next game.
We're playing the attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know anything about those guys?
I know everything about those guys. My job at the agency is to identify diamond-in-the-rough talent at a high school level. You are one such diamond. And Drexel Carrington, their small forward, is another.
Man, bro, we're still in high school and everybody's talking about this dude as if he's some street ball legend already.
He's from Brooklyn, so he's been hooping on playgrounds his entire life. But he's also the son of 2 investment bankers. So this kid's had every advantage imaginable. Private coaches, elite camps, you name it.
Not exactly one of us now, huh?
No, he's not. But he's not a phony either. The dude can hoop. An outstanding defender who is lights out from deep. An attack has a bunch of wings who can cut to the cup, then kick it out to him for 3.
Oh, kind of sounds like Desmond Bain.
That's a 99th percentile outcome for him, but yeah. And this is the kind of guy that you need to have a great game against if you want your comeback tour to be any kind of success.
I can do that. But somehow, I still feel like I'd messed things up.
Then let's fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got a WCBL matchup for you tonight with the High Flyers taking on the Attack from SAC.
Well, you know I'm excited for this one. It's a classic NorCal versus SoCal showdown. The Attack from SAC, obviously out of Sacramento, my hometown, and the High Flyers are here in LA.
And the stars for the team tonight, it's Mills leading the way for the High Flyers with a newcomer MP. And Drexel Carrington is the big name for the Attack from SAC.
And both of these players are viewed as blue-chip prospects, some of the best in the region. I'm sure there are plenty of scouts on hand waiting to see how they fare against similarly ranked talent. I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from SAC. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the 3, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. The starting 5 for the High Flyers tonight has Devontae Mills orchestrating the point, Brock handling the shooting guard duties, O'Neal and Ben Gov at the forward spots, and manning the middle is going to be MP at center. That one falls. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as the player develops over their youth career, but first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Now MP. Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Carrington with it. He's covered by Gov. Martinez can't get it to go. Now here's Mills. Now covered by Martinez.
Solid passing skills on display from Devontae Mills. Any scout wants to know that a league player is aware of his surroundings. Mills looking to check off some of those boxes here tonight.
Outside MP. The screen by Gov. The drive by MP. Gov. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Strong finish under duress by Gov. Impressive to see a young player with a power game like that.
And Lund slams it in.
And it's a thing of beauty when he moves the ball this well inside.
Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
And Lund slams it in.
With authority, Lund just hammering down the slam.
The High Flyers leading. Pass to O'Neal. Out to Gov. Here's Mills. MP outside. 6 to shoot. Outside Mills. Lund with the steal. Now Martinez. It's Carrington on the wing. Back to Lund. And he ties it to get this game back even.
Honestly, guys, I'm not even sure Lund feels the contact.
And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity. Mostly, we'd say.
And MP gets it to go.
Getting points inside, that's how to make high school coaches feel good.
And it's Sack with the ball. Trailing by 2. Outside.
Not the best shot selection from them.
Yeah, they know how to look for a better chance than that one.
And the dunk by MP.
And the pick is what allows him to score there. It's as simple as that.
He doesn't get that type of quality shot without the screen.
Oh, totally. The defender didn't know what hit him. This is how you create that separation.
Now here's Martinez. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. Lund, that's good.
You thought you knew his game? Nope. Ivory Lund scores inside, but it's also someone you don't want to leave open on the outside either.
MP with it. Lund's there. MP inside. Lund's there. And the dunk by MP.
Watch out you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you. What a slam.
I don't think he was going to ever let go of that rim.
Hey, it's one of those party moments inside of a game. Enjoy it, I say. Make it last a little longer.
And it's out of bounds. The attack from Sack will retain possession.
Substitution for the attack from Sack. Keegan.
Here's Mecca. Launches it on target from long range. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Now here's Callahan. MP throws it down.
How about the pass from the big man, Callahan?
Here's Mecca. It's a 3-point game. Outside, Lund. Pass to Mecca. Carrington. Another shot, and that one's good.
Making the save. One was right place, right time where his squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
Right side, MP. Back to Mills. Screen by MP. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Now MP, 12 points for him.
2 points.
Yep, that one goes.
24.
Wow, I mean, and are you really surprised? That's Liam Callahan, paving his way to an inside score like it's a construction site.
Pass to Lund. Here's Mecca. Carrington for 3. The shot comes out. MP outside to the left wing. Here's Almadawi. Back to Callahan. And here's Brock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nails it from 3.
Jason.
Ooh, a silky three-pointer from Brock. Not overthinking anything at the arc.
Here's Mecca. Lund at the high post. Pass to Carrington. Takes a 3. And it's Brock with the rebound.
Things have really gone south for him here.
Yeah, he can't buy a bucket. Not easy to shake off a cold streak like this.
And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Now Carrington, he hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Another miss by Drexel Carrington.
This is a quarter I'm sure he'd rather forget.
Yeah, he needs to put this one behind him and move on. Also make some fresh adjustments.
Here's Hilton, pass to Carrington. Hilton covered by Mills. To the middle. Now here's Lund. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 of 8 shooting night.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
And on defense, absolutely no one stepping up to the challenge. Impressive move.
Yeah, credit him for good recognition, taking advantage of the opportunity.
And that sequence sort of tells the story of this game when you look up at the scoreboard. Using the size, Lund got into a position, and he forced the defensive hand.
And the first one drops. Good on both attempts. The high fly is leading. Mills has it. MP outside. Pass to O'Neal. Over Carrington. And the high fly is tack on 2 more.
O'Neal, if you look at that again, he made that play happen. I mean, he planted his feet, and he neutralized the defender.
Carrington outside. Offensive board.
And let me tell you, nobody, and I mean nobody, was going to deny him after he got that rebound.
Great second effort, and you knew how it would end.
Joe, you're right, but dunk aside, I'm impressed with the work rate he showed on that play. Way to stick with it.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half of play. The high flyers lead this one, leading by 4. Plenty of action still to come when we return. Welcome back, everybody. The high flyers and the attack from Sac gearing up for the second half action in West Coast Basketball League. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Now Carrington. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. That 3 off the mark.
Some of the shots that he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it is a game of horse.
The screen by Gov. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Sac trailing here. Outside, Lund. Carrington for 3. Knocks down the long J.
I mean, this is why you got to be right up on Carrington, even when he doesn't have the ball yet.
And it's high flyers with the ball. Brock outside. Back to Mills. Pass to Gov. Shoots a 3. Sac with the rebound. Carrington with it. And now guarded by Brock. Rejected by O'Neal.
Strong awareness from the forward. He sends that ball back. Quick reaction and a willingness to break up a shot attempt.
Kicks it out to Brock. O'Neal. Yes, and it's Brock picking up the assist.
And the defense basically dared him to shoot that one. Challenge accepted.
Martinez outside. Pass to Carrington.
Who's watching it?
Returns it to Martinez. Pulls up on the wing. 1. Great D that time from MP. Back to Mills. Gov, guarded by Lund. On the wing, it's MP. 18 points for him. Gets the three to fall.
Ooh, quick hands. Brock got it away just as fast as he received it.
Pass to Lund. Over goes Lund.
Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
And here's MP. The kick out to O'Neal. Over Carrington. O'Neal, no good.
I think that miss surprised everyone, especially the shooter.
Kicks it to Pagan. It's Carrington on the wing. Throws it up high. And Lund slams it in.
Well, so far, this game has Lund's impact all over it. The defense looks helpless to slow him down.
And the High Flyers call time here. Both teams making a change here.
Substitution for High Flyers. Timeout.
Pass to Mecca. Now Lund. Fades and shoots. And he swishes it.
It's been a monster night for Austin Lund. With his physical tools, it's really tough to stop him once he gets rolling.
MP outside. Mills outside. Fires the three. Lund with the rebound. Here's Hilton. Pass to Carrington. Five to shoot. And Lund slams it in.
Well, he's known for being a 3-and-D guy. Carrington is also a very willing passer. Terrific feed in the pick and roll.
Here's Hamadawi. Over to the left wing.
Come on, box him out, man.
It's Callahan. On the wing, Mills.
Get it.
The High Flyers with another miss. Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
Again, Austin Lund missing.
And the coaches can't be happy with that ugly possession.
I agree. Probably not the shot that they wanted.
Here's MP. And that one's good, too. He's only missed 3 of 13 shot attempts.
And he has been feeling it all game. His shot is falling from everywhere he puts it up.
And the attack from Zach call time here. MP really making a difference out here.
This man can't be stopped. He's nailing everything, and the other team really needs to figure out how to slow him down.
The High Flyers making a switch here. Now Carrington. Down low. And the whistle blows. It's going to go against Gov. That's foul number 2 for him.
And they're 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yeah, they're really going to have to be cautious from now on. The next one puts them on the line.
And it's Sack with the ball. 6-point game. Carrington for 3. Oh, almost a 4-point play right there. But instead, he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
We look at a chance to talk about Carrington at the line. One of the few times he's not running, swiping, or just launching from deep. One of the top momentum prospects around, and he always is in motion.
And he nails the 3rd.
They really could have used a perfect trip to the line there. Instead, they're still down 2 possessions.
Passes to MP. Now Brock. MP outside. Gov with the bucket.
I like the aggressiveness there from Gov near the bucket.
And it's Sack's ball. They trail by 6. And here's Carrington. Shoots the 3. MP grabs the miss.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the ball. it's not done by hoisting up those bonehead threes like that.
It's going to take something special for them to come back now.
Yeah, Drake, something special, and on top of that, a little bit of lady luck.
Carrington, right side. A three-pointer off the mark.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
And that's an intentional foul.
Austin Lund, first personal foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Retro Carrington, second personal foul.
Here's O'Neal. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Drexel Carrington, third personal foul.
Carrington with the steal. And here comes the break. Cash it in. That's money.
Clutch shot by Lund. This is why they use the big man in big moments like these.
Here's Brock. MP with the bucket.
And from there, you expect him to drop it in every single time.
Timeout called by Sack. He'll talk things over.
You gotta imagine they're going for a quick shot at foul here. Might be their only option.
Drake, I think that's gotta be the move. Then you hope for some missed free throws on the other end.
Seven-second difference between the shot and game clock.
In a crucial play, Austin Lund takes center stage. What a way to step it up. Now, can they finish the job?
And it's High Flyers with the ball. They've led by as many as 11. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
One. Count it!
Holy smokes. Easy on the rim. Austin Lund bringing down the house.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
And coach was calling for that foul. Can't let the opposing team run out the clock.
To get back into this now, they're going to need some help from some missed free throws.
That one's off as well, missing both. Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over.
And right now, as a fan, all you're looking for is a quick shot and a foul.
I'm always curious to see what kind of set they come out with. What's their go-to play at this point?
They need to score quickly.
Yeah, there's no time to waste.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point out. And the first one of 2 is no good. Heartbreaker there. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over.
Well, the challenge here isn't just scoring. It's doing it quick.
That's part 1. Part 2 is to go for the steal, then foul immediately if you can't come up with it.
Here's Pagan. Pass to Lund. Carrington. Sack with another miss. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Austin Lund, third personal foul. At the line for the High Flyers, MP.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up by 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys.
Buries it! Downtown. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. At the line for the High Flyers.
He gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game. So the High Flyers win this one.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, He gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from sack falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
And that's a wrap, everyone. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for joining us.
I'll catch you up in a second, all right?
MP.
Hey.
Great game, man. Hey, that's exactly what you need to do to get the scouts' attention.
Man, I didn't know you was gonna be here.
Are you kidding me? You're my client now. I show up for my clients. Plus, Dion said that if I didn't look out for you, he'd ban me from the gym, and I can't have that.
Really? That's why I love that guy.
Yeah, he's the greatest. Hey, listen, I got some news for you. I talked to my guy who knows things, and it's looking like you are a lock for the All-Star game. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be lit.
Yeah, man. It's great. Hey,
Yes.
but listen, every game is a chance to raise or lower your stock.
Right.
So do not take your foot off the gas.
Remember that, Mr. Kelly.
That's right. All right, man. I'll see you later, MP. Keep grinding.
Hey, thank you. Oh, man, you're Brandon Harris with Union Elite, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Man, what's good? I'm MP.
Right, you that Vermont dude. Yeah, I heard you passed up on the chance to play with us.
Oh, man, y'all just got so much talent, especially with you, bro. High flyers is just more my style of ball.
Oh, what style is that? Sloppy? Undisciplined?
I don't know about all that. You know, if we're so sloppy, why do we keep winning?
You haven't played us yet.
Right, which means you ain't beat us yet. Brandon.
You haven't watched my tapes yet, have you?
No, I've seen a little. You aight. It's just, I'm better. But don't stress yourself out about that. You'll find out why in a second.
WCBL action coming your way right here on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone, and welcome in. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hager and Drake Hugo. We've got the Union Elite against the High Flyers in a showdown.
Well, both of these teams have had a strong showing this season, and I'm looking forward to seeing the stars of their respective teams, MP and Brandon Harris.
And for the High Flyers, MP and Mills leading the way. Not only can they both play, but they've got some great personality there as well.
Something about both of them just oozes star power. But none of that will matter once they get on the court. They'll have to let their game do the talking tonight. Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game, it's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And it's finished off by Harris.
Oh, terrific job to go up and get that one. Nice hands. Harris with an agile move for a big fella.
And taking the floor for Union Elite, it'll be Lou Diaz running the show from the point. Mitch Mitchell's at the off guard. Bird will be playing in the wing role. And the always dangerous Brandon Harris at power forward. Finally, Drew Robert holding down the center spot. The starting five for the High Flyers tonight has Devontae Mills orchestrating the point. Brock handled it.
Climbed the ladder and threw it down.
I love it. Yes, sir. Get up, Brandon Harris.
MP outside. Back to Mills. Pass to O'Neal. Mills outside. Gov right side. Now here's Brock. 4 on the clock. Back to Gov. Nails it from 3. And the star for this Union Elite team is Brandon Harris, a fantastic big man who can score from anywhere.
Harris is one of the most efficient and focused players you'll find on the court. And it's funny, I actually think MP would have complemented Harris's game perfectly if MP had chosen Union Elite.
And Harris gets it to go.
From mid-range, Harris is able to showcase his size and skill.
MP with it. Pass to Mills. Launches it. The offensive rebound. Count it. That bucket is good.
And a heads-up play there to read the bounce and capitalize on that second opportunity.
Outside Diaz. Harris in at the high post. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
We often talk about bigs that you can rely on down in the paint, and Harris is always somebody in our conversation.
And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
Pass to Harris. Oh, yes. 5 up, 5 down for him so far. He's perfect. High Flyers trailing. They set the screen. Gov up top. Now Mills. Brock guarded by Mitchell. Pass to Gov. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Diaz. The 3 from Harris. That one doesn't go either for Brandon Harris. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
And Union Elite has possession. They trail by 1. Shoots the 3. Brandon Harris with another miss. Here's MP. Good. And that assist goes to Mills.
Solid passing skills on display from Devontae Mills. Any scout wants to know that a league player is aware of his surroundings. Mills looking to check off some of those boxes here tonight.
Pass to Robert. And here's Mitchell. Union Elite. Now here's MP. And he's got 6 points for him.
Great execution using the screen.
Gets a path to the bucket. The defensive rotation just wasn't quick enough there, and he makes them pay.
I like the recognition, though. Take whatever the defense is going to give you out there.
And Harris gets it to go.
Defensively, you can't take your eyes off him. He's lethal from several spots on the floor.
And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris. Sending a message to the defense, he just dangles from the bucket after sending it through.
You can just see which team has the swagger right now.
I agree, but you may not want to do too much to get an opponent riled up.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Substitution for high flyers.
From the arc. Yes, once again, and he remains a perfect 6 for 6.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Back to Kolish. Out to Harris. Puts up a 3. Up and no good. Brings his field goal percentage down to 70%. He's taken 10 shots so far. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
And the dunk by MP.
A simple dunk, but it gets the job done, all the same.
Yeah, I'm sure his fans wish he would have done something a little more special, though.
But I mean, guys, let's go back to math class. 2 points, it's 2 points.
And he's going for the oop here. Out of bounds, it'll be the High Flyers ball.
That right there, an inexcusable turnover.
The High Flyers making a switch here. The High Flyers leading.
Substitution for
Rock outside. Past MP.
2 minutes remaining.
For 2, runs the defender right into the pick. Textbook play to get the lane he needs.
And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams, Joe, is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
MP with the look. There it goes again. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
The D cannot forget about him like that. He will light you up.
Mitchell outside. Bird. The pick from Harris. To the inside. MP with the block. And the dunk by MP.
Watch out you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you. What a slam.
I don't think he was going to ever let go of that rim.
Hey, it's one of those party moments inside of a game. Enjoy it, I say. Make it last a little longer.
And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
MP. And the dunk by MP.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
And here's Diaz from the arc. No good on the last. Second shot attempt. That'll do it for the first half. High Flyers leading this one, up by 10. And time for a break. The action resumes right after this. Welcome back for the second half as MP leads the High Flyers against Brandon Harris and the Union Elite. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Finds Bird. Shoots over O'Neal. The shot from Bird, no good. Now the High Flyers with it. The 12-point lead is their biggest of the game. MP with the look. Lays it up and banks it in.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Harris in the post. MP's there. Count that one.
It's so easy to see why Harris is so highly regarded. He can get the orange in the hoop.
MP outside with the mark, and it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Here's Robert. Great D that time from Nathan O'Neal. Now here's MP. He's covered by Harris. Inside. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Joe, I love an effort play like that from Nathan O'Neal. He barely even blinked from the contact, and even though he's not the tallest player, he made up for it with a large effort on that one.
And Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And here are the High Flyers now. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second. MP with the bucket.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Now Diaz. Pass now to Harris. Back to Diaz. There's a lob to the hoop, and it's Harris slamming it home. It doesn't take a lifelong scout to understand why Harris is a blue-chip prospect. He has the ability to get it done on offense.
And what is so great about Harris is that he can attack the rim from multiple levels. That's almost required for primary option big men these days. And Harris is a perfect fit for that kind of role.
Gets the three to fall.
For a guy like Devontae Mills, we know he can run an offense. We see it. He can distribute the rock at such a high level. So whenever he's making threes, that really would raise his stock if he can do it consistently.
Back to Harris. And it's finished off by Harris.
Maybe that'll trigger them. It's impossible not to get pumped after that, I would think.
Well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's really what alley-oops do for a team. Wow.
MP outside. Basket, good.
And now we're seeing them find their groove on offense in this half.
They've been the much more efficient team, chugging along nicely right now.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite.
A change needs to happen. They're getting blitzed in the paint.
Maybe time for a sub. Bring in another big. Get some more size out there, maybe?
Substitution for High Flyers.
Left side, it's Diaz. Bird. Gove with the rebound.
He bodied him up and made him alter the trajectory on that shot.
Definitely. Some very sound defense played on that trip.
Here's MP. Yes, it's good.
When you have that much of a size advantage, there's no doubt. Just take it to the hoop and lay it home.
Here's Bird. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. And Diaz. Good on the 13-footer.
Ooh, that was like a Trey Hugo signature mid-range shot. Nice form on the jumper by Diaz.
And the call is going to be, yep, that's an illegal screen.
Wasn't quite set on that pick, and the refs were right on it.
Setting screens is an art, and that wasn't his best work.
Kevin Collins. Christian Walker. Substitution.
Pass now to Harris. Banked in off the glass.
Well, we know that Harris is a skilled finisher. He's got plenty of toughness to go along with that.
Screen by MP. Down low. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
Showing you the instincts he has as a passer.
Here's Walker. Pass to Bullock. With just 5 to shoot. Misses from short range. Here's Almadawi. Outside MP. To the middle. And the basket by Almadawi.
Strong pass. Placed the ball right where his teammate needed it.
A difficult situation for Union Elite. Here's Walker. Pass to Bullock. The High Flyers grab the miss. And here's MP. Mills outside. The three. The putback. It's good on the putback.
A guy like him cannot be left alone around the hoop. If you do, it'll be buffet style all day long. Plenty of seconds right there.
And as great as a player as Harris is, he simply hasn't had the same impact as MP tonight, guys.
Oh, definitely. And we've seen what has set MP apart from the other stars in the WC.
Both teams will make a substitution. And here are the High Flyers now. A 21-point lead, the biggest lead of the game. MP outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Right wing. Robert, he's covered by Gov. Returns it to Robert.
Good! Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
MP with it. Pass to Brock. Gov outside. MP. 6 to shoot. And here's Mills from outside. Nails the three-pointer.
Well, you can't give Mills this kind of separation outside, especially from the corner areas.
Now here's Mitchell. The tray. MP grabs the miss.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Brock. Here's Mills.
Hey, yo, right here.
Now MP. From 15 feet out. O'Neal, no good.
Credit to the D. That was not an easy layup. Really good effort.
And here's Bird. Here's Mitchell. Covered by Brock. Now Mitchell. Back to Diaz. Robert, a screen. Jacks up a three. Diaz off the mark. Here's MP. Pass to Mills. O'Neal. Takes the three. And the High Flyers, another triple.
Nathan O'Neal.
It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
Up top, Harris. MP grabs the miss. The screen by Gov. To the paint. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
About 7 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The three from Harris. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Not every big at this level can shoot, Joe. I mean, Brandon Harris is an exception and an exceptional shooter. Skills and size and 3 more points.
And the ball is tied up, so we have a jump ball.
Nobody able to break clear and get open on the inbound play. He's forced to pass it into traffic, and it's picked.
Myers. Matt Brown.
And so Union Elite has it here. Inside. Mitchell outside. So it's a High Flyers winning this one easily.
An impressive performance from the High Flyers in this one. You have to credit MP. He was an instrumental part of this win. You see the kind of potential that this kid has already.
Without question, Danny. And on the flip side for the Union Elite, a tough loss.
Well, Brandon Harris just didn't do enough in this game. He had his moments, but in the end, MP and his high flyers were just too much to handle. But it's okay. They can't dwell on this. They've got to put it behind them and just move on.
And that about does it, folks. For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for being with us.
Man, in that move I did, like,
Yeah, good game out there, man.
Thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit. I can see why Dion said they would have been a good fit for me.
Yeah, but I love how you didn't let up, even though you knew you made the All-Star team already.
Come on, I'm always 110.
Well, good. You're going to need to keep that same energy against the EYBL Select, because this is a huge opportunity to move up in the rankings for us. I can't stress that enough.
With all due respect, Mr. Kelly, I'm trying to be the MVP, so I know how important this game is.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If. Come on, Austin Kelly. You gotta believe in me now.
Listen,
You're my agent.
You're an incredible talent, MP. But you're going against an entire team of incredible talents, not the least of which is your matchup, Ice McCall.
Yeah, I know all about bro.
Well, then you know to take him seriously.
Look, definitely. Dude is a beast, but so am I.
I'm excited to see how you handle it.
I'm about to shock the world.
You ready, MP?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? A threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was at Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's gonna be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3. 1, 2, 3. All for one! Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Welcome, everyone. It's the EYBL Showcase. We have a fantastic game full of young all-star talent from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, what a great group we have here tonight.
Oh, we've got stars from all over the country, and they're all looking to leave a lasting memory in this one. I'm sure we'll be seeing some future faces of the sport here.
As you said, Danny, the future is going to be on full display here tonight.
And scouts will be very interested in this matchup, despite it being an exhibition game. When you have this much talent gathered together on the court, the basketball world can't help but notice. Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, their starting 5. Joey Johnson and Jonathan Lack will make up the backcourt. Bryant Cologne as the 3. Drew Robinson is at power forward, and the man in the middle is Tyson Ice McCall. So for the WCBL All-Stars, it's Devontae Mills at point with Jaden Moore joining him on the backcourt. Then it's Drexel Carrington and Miles Thunderstone, along with the big man, MP. Moore, that's good. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch him show off here tonight.
And he is just a headache for whoever's got him assigned on D.
Screen by Stone. MP with it.
Robinson picks him up defensively.
And it's good for 2. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
Fires from 14. It's stolen away by McCall. Left side, Lack shoots the 3. And again, it's the EYBL with the trifecta.
And McCall splashes it from downtown. He's a premier shooter.
MP outside. Back to Mills. Over Johnson. And the WCBL again with the bucket.
Playing with his head up, locates his teammate, gets him the rock.
Cologne on the outside. Back to Johnson. Lack. Kicks it to McCall. Outside for Lack. 6 to shoot. Cologne on the outside. McCall. That one goes. And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall. Currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Even without the 3-ball falling for him, the defense has to be better out there.
Yeah, there's no way he should be left that wide open.
The West All-Stars trailing. And here's MP. Moore outside. Mills. And the 3 off target. To the middle. And McCall tickles the twine.
This is what makes McCall such an enticing prospect. His ability to effortlessly take over games with his scoring is so impressive.
Now here's Mills. Here's MP. That's in. He's got 2, shooting 2 of 3. And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
And here's Lack for 3. Yes, and Johnson picks up the dime on that one.
No hesitation. Lack got the ball, pulled up, and immediately took a shot.
Outside, MP. Shot's good by Carrington.
Showing you the instincts he has as a passer.
Now Johnson, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Outside, Lack. Johnson, Cologne on the outside. Back to Johnson. Cologne on the outside. Shoots it. Great D that time from Drexel Carrington. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Black's shot is off. And here's the West All-Stars. It's a 3-point game. MP with the look. The teardrop falls in.
Nice arc on the floater. He puts it up and out of harm's way.
Outside, Black. Back to Johnson. Cologne on the outside. Outside, it's Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McCall covered by MP. The UIBL, no good that time either. So it's the West now. They trail by 1. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players. This has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
McCall. Yes, and Johnson picks up the dime on that one.
And McCall, he's so poised and close. You can't allow him to get comfortable like this.
Pass to Carrington. Moore. MP left side. The rebound by McCall. And here's the EYBL. Down low, Johnson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Oh, no way McCall is going to miss an opening that big. Making that pass was just too easy for him.
MP with it. Robinson picks him up defensively. Mills on the wing. Moore. Pass to MP. Carrington with the screen. And MP gets it to go.
The moment he's free of his defender, he's headed to the hoop. That's a textbook use of the play.
Left side, Lack. Hits the trifecta.
Showing off his range. Lack drained it like it was nothing.
And here's the West All-Stars. Here's MP. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Nice job getting down low for the easy shot.
UIBL leading this one. Outside, Robinson. And there, the UIBL All-Stars with another bucket.
Silky smooth Robinson with the easy jumper.
MP outside. And MP throws it down.
And using some muscle, he went for the two-hander on the slam.
Some urgency from him there.
He might be sensing what we are. This is a critical time in this game, guys.
Gets the 3-ball side. Stolen by Cologne. McCall with the ball. Now guarded by Mills.
Don't give up an easy bucket and make him earn his points at the line. That's the right play right there.
He knows if he attacks the...
Making some changes here.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
Here's MP. He's got 16. Floats one up. Stolen away by McCall. Only one man back on D. Here's Johnson. Beautiful time for the lay-in.
And he hit his man right in stride there. Great timing on the pass.
And MP gets it to go.
He's had a very efficient offensive performance and been a bright spot for this team.
Guys, who knows how much bigger this lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting.
To the paint, Robinson. And that comes off the assist from McCall.
Ooh, staying active on the interior, Robinson gets the look he wants.
Inside. With authority!
They took off on that. That was amazing.
Got to clear the lane. Even when his team is down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. Now's when they need a spark the most.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Nike UIBL up 7. And plenty more to come right after this. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one.
And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Outside, Black. And again, it's the EYBL converting. The West trailing. MP outside. Stolen away by McCall. And Lack with the slam.
What a slam by Lack. I like that he didn't just settle for the layup there.
MP with it. He's got 20 to the paint. Carrington. And he banks in the layup.
That's what it's all about in this game. Making a play for your teammate.
And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
Kicks it to Johnson. And here's McCall, covered by MP. And again, it's the EYBL converting.
There's no let-up in McCall's game. He puts constant pressure on the defense.
MP with the look. And they pick up 2.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
Outside, Black. Returns it to McCall. Jumper over MP. McCall's shot off the mark. Now here's MP. 22 points for him. Clock at 6. Stone. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And as accomplished as Miles Stone is on the court, you wouldn't guess that by meeting him. He's the most laid-back player you'll ever meet.
Yeah, it's funny. He's relentless out there in the post, backing guys down, dunking all over them with authority, and bringing the thunder. But talk to him off the court, and it's like Jekyll and Hyde. Just a very laid-back and chill kid.
On defense, the West. It's a 5-point game. And that one's good.
That's the strategy. Give Prachumsky the ball and get out of the way. This big man knows what he needs to do inside.
MP inside. He's guarded by Prachumsky. And it's Harris slamming it home.
They'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
The deficit will go away quickly if he does.
The jab, the cross. I like the way he capped that drive off. A one-hand punch.
Back to Cologne. Johnson, 3-pointer. Cologne can't hit. Well, what a battle we've seen between MP and McCall so far. They've each had their moments in this one.
You can tell there's a lot of competitive fire between these two, and they both want to get the best of each other. But for as high of a prospect as McCall is rated, MP's done a fantastic job of hanging with him in this game.
There are screens, and then there are Brandon Harris screens. He's got more mass than most. He wipes out defenders and allows a lot of room to be created out of nowhere for a score.
That one drops for 2. And the way that Jaden Moore can cut right through a defense, it's impressive.
Like a hot knife right through butter. Even when you think you've taken away a lane or an angle, Moore still finds a way. For you gamers out there, it's almost like he's glitching through the defense at times.
Joey Johnson for 3. Hits the 3-pointer.
It's hard to believe. He's in high school. The way he's moved the ball today has been tremendous.
I like the leadership and the effort to get the other guys going.
Stars deciding to make a switch here.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
A chance to retake the lead here, guys.
Showing that intensity in these final few minutes.
Over to the left wing. Here's Corrado. Tombo defending. Pass to Corrado. 5 to shoot. Screen by MP. To the middle. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And the offense just keeps raining down. Neither team has been able to defend consistently.
And I would expect more of that as both defenses seem to be wearing down a bit.
Dermonenko for three. And again, it's the EYBL with the trifecta.
It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
Stone sets the screen. Here's MP. And good that time.
And not trying to rattle any rims there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Timeout called by the EYBL. Both teams will make a substitution. Now McCall. And a whistle blown against MP. That's his first foul.
West All-Stars foul. MP. First personal foul.
And here's Lack. Cologne on the outside. Johnson. Lack. He's guarded by Moore.
And it's clear Moore enjoys being a pest on defense. He doesn't want to give up anything easy at all.
Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
Since halftime, this has really become an intense ball game.
Oh, the effort we're seeing from both sides, it's been phenomenal.
Cologne on the outside. McCall. MP with the block. To the inside. And Stone with the slam.
It's easy to see why Stone's so confident. I would be too if I could hit shots like that.
The EYBL All-Stars trail.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Johnson for three. Rebound goes to the WCBL.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up those bonehead threes like that.
Count it. It's good.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Now Johnson. Outside, Black. And no good. The dry spell continues. MP with it. Pass to Mills. Screen by MP. The three-pointer goes. And Mills so skilled with the ball in his hand.
Mills has some things he still needs to work on. You can see the playmaking. It's already there. He makes his teammates better, and he does it with joy on his face.
Now a timeout called by EYBL. Johnson, now guarded by Mills. Black for three. Rebounded by Stone. The West All-Stars leading this one. Pass to MP. It's stolen away by McCall. Outside, it's Johnson. McCall misses, and the dry spell continues. Now MP. Down low. And he converts the layup.
And this run was exactly what they needed to put the game away.
Yup. This is how to seal a win in style.
McCall's shot off the mark. And they can just sit on the ball here.
They've earned the win.
Pass to MP. To the inside. Fades and shoots. It's off. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP's ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
And that'll do it for this one. And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stunt. The EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. You know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together, first time playing a game at this level, and everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Turning into a really exciting season.
Well,
hey, there he is,
hey,
the man of the hour. Great game,
Good to see you. Good
Great
to see
game,
you.
man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. We also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything,
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah, yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few dates, I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
Already did.
All right.
All right. Hey, what's good, Tyson? Hey, man, I've been meaning to ask you one last question. Like, why do they call you Ice? Is it because you freeze up in clutch situations? Because, I mean, you look shook out there.
Yeah. Congrats. Now you can watch me on TV and tell all the truckers at the diner you beat me once.
Ooh, nice sub. Hey, did you want some extra ham and mayonnaise mustard with that?
I would say I'll get you next time, but we're never going to play again. You don't have a future in this, NP.
Right. Come here. Yeah. Look at that scoreboard. I mean, your jaws must be, like, killing you. Because I don't understand how you're talking right now.
Okay. I really hope you enjoy your shining moment.
Yeah.
But this is as good as it's going to get for you, NP.
Oh, but it's so good.
Okay.
Okay. I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
That means... Wait, you're not kidding. Europe? No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay, so I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
getting.
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP. Welcome to the first episode of Out of Bounds, the new web series offering exclusive access to all things MP as I start the next chapter of my basketball journey in Bonita, España. Sick apartment, right? Yeah, my agent hooked me up with all this. And helping me put all of this together is my boy Xander Jones, one of the hottest young filmmakers in the game right now. Xander, can you show your face for a second and say hi to the people?
What's up, everybody? Looking forward to sharing MP's journey with you.
I appreciate that, Xander. All right, so more about me. Wait, Xander, do you have any questions?
New country, new apartment, new life. How are you adjusting?
Man, I just landed yesterday, so my head's spinning a little bit, but I can't wait to get to work.
Okay. All right, well, what's on the schedule for today?
I have to head to my first practice, so that's really exciting. And our first game is in a couple of days against the league's MVP, so I'm looking to hit the ground running against him.
All right, after you settle in and got a little time to breathe, what are you the most excited about when it comes to living in Spain?
La comida. My dad's an amazing chef. He gave me this huge list of stuff I gotta eat.
How big is this list?
Bro, he's got this thing into categories. Like, first is classics. Jamón, ibirco, paella, tapas, patatas, bravas, gazpacho, musto. Whew, that one's a grape juice made of wine grapes. That's crazy, right? Apparently they put an olive in it. I don't know, but I'm excited. Then he's got stuff like rabo de toro, pulpo, a la gallega, bacalao. Shh. Man, it goes on, but there's a whole section of Basque cuisine.
You been working on that accent, I see. You weren't kidding about that list.
Yeah, my dad doesn't play when it comes to la comida, bro.
I feel you. Well, looks like you got an adventure ahead of you.
Yeah, for real, no doubt. And I'm excited to have you all along on the ride with me.
And cut.
Keep it a buck with me. How was that?
You were great. You seemed at ease. Definitely comfortable in front of the camera. And you covered all the things we got to cover. Why, what's up?
I don't know. It's just... doing this with someone else, it feels like there's more pressure.
Ah, man, you're crushing it. Trust me, I've been doing this long enough. You know, the basketball stuff, it pulls them in, but your personality, that's what they're here for. And you got that in spades. You don't need me to tell you that. Plus, listen, if we got to take and you don't like it, there's nothing. We can always do another one, bro. I got you.
You're right. I appreciate that. Your feedback's good. Keep it up.
Thank you. So, you got any plans for after practice?
Rest and recovery. As much as I want to see the rest of this country, I came here to get my draft stock up and make the league. That's what I'm gonna do, Xander.
Go!
Almost got you that time, Lazy.
Better luck next time, MP.
I can't believe I do this every day. These practices are crazy.
You're tired?
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
We're just getting started.
Hey, that's some good motivation. I can see why they made you team captain. Not saying that you're not good. You definitely can ball on the court, too.
I'm not joking. We need fresh legs in the fourth. All right? Conditioning is everything.
Everybody cuddle up.
It'll make you a better player. Okay. All right? We do everything for a reason.
It's absolutely critical to be the best conditioned team on the court. Fitness makes the difference between winning and losing, especially in the fourth. So we're going to do a shot scrimmage, full court. Let's see who's been keeping up with her conditioning program. Line them up!
Okay. Hey, Sergio, I got you this time.
Watch the screen! Keep moving!
Some of you are more ready than others. You better clean that up quick. Now, if we're going to be successful at the end of games, we have to be able to run our sideline out of bounds sets forwards and backwards. First set we're going to work on is called Granada. We're looking to spring Sergio for an open three in the corner. So NP!
Oh, see, coach.
You gotta set a good screen here, okay? You're late, you're dead in the water. And I want you here. Not here, but right here. You got me?
Vale, I got you, coach.
Let's go! Let's go, NP, move it! Move it, NP, let's go! Don't... Move it! Ay, por favor. Again, get up! Get up, NP, move it!
That all you got, America? I thought Cowboys supposed to be tough.
You're not very nice.
He's like that with everyone. You keep dealing with someone like Lazard, you can't back down.
That guy's built like a bear.
He wasn't born that way. He worked for it.
Prove it.
I know what it's like to be in your shoes. It's a hard adjustment to the pros. You just gotta keep working. You'll be fine.
Enough chatter. Let's line him up again!
All right. I'm ready.
All right, first game coming up later today. What are you expecting?
That the game speed will be more intense than anything I'm used to from high school. Milaga is the best team in the country, so we're going right into the deep end with this game.
And when you talk Malaga, there's one name on everyone's lips.
Carlos Navarro.
Yep. What do we need to know about him?
Reigning MVP. 3-level scorer. Elite.
So how do you plan to slow him down?
To slow a guy like Navarro down, you have to do it as a team. And that's why I came to this country. To prove that I can help a team win at the highest level.
And cut. You good? You seem a little off.
Yep, I'm fine. Just... I haven't been this sore since I started running with varsity freshman year.
It'll make you stronger in the long run.
Yep, for sure. It's, you know, why I came here. To get in professional shape, it's just a lot when you're going through it.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you. Can I ask a question?
Yeah, as long as I don't have to move to answer it.
Not at all. You worried about Novato?
Yeah. Wouldn't you be?
And a stunning waterfront view overlooking Malaga, Spain, our site for tonight's game. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for this presentation of the SNCL, Madrid versus Malaga. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Sports and Brian Benefitemi, and I know we're excited to get this one going.
Well, we've got two strong teams facing off in an early season test. Basket Madrid has high hopes this season, but FC Malaga is the home of the reigning MVP, Carlos Navarro.
Oh, yeah, and Navarro coming off an absolutely stellar season. We know exactly what he can do on the floor.
And one player we don't know just yet a lot about, MP. The American transplant for Basket Madrid should make his debut tonight, and the team hopes he can make a contribution immediately.
The star of tonight's game is Carlos Navarro. The reigning MVP is looking to add another trophy to his trophy case.
Outside Gomes. Let's go with a three. Alvarez pulls it in. And with the way Navarro can light it up, there's a good chance he goes back-to-back in the MVP race.
I mean, he just scores it with such ease, and really at all levels of the floor. Can go with either hand, and if you look to take one thing away from his arsenal, he'll simply go to another weapon of his.
Now here's Navarro. Escudero misses.
Even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Yeah, as a coach, you can't stand seeing him have that much space to get a shot off.
And that one's good, Montoya.
Well, with his length, Montoya is a legitimate threat down low. Great job coming through there.
And you look at how this Madrid team is put together. The pillars are Montoya and Nikolic.
And those two work well off each other with how they play. Still, Madrid will need one more player to step up if this team wants to make noise at the Euro Championships.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
The defense did not make it easy for Montoya. Still, he finds a way to score.
Pass to Castillo. Teams will make substitutions. And Malaga calls time here. Here's Aguilar. Gonzalez. He's guarded by Escudero. The drive by MP. Outside Montoya. MP left side. And the ball out of play. Malaga will have FC Malaga trailing.
And tonight, the debut of MP here in Spain, coming over from the United States. He's trying to make a name for himself here in Europe.
And you can see that MP's game is a bit raw, but you can also see the potential he is oozing with. I'm curious to see how he plays this season.
Now here's Gonzalez. To the middle. Outside for Montoya. Gonzalez. Delgado the screen. 5 to shoot. And Delgado with the slam.
These teams, they don't look like they belong on the same court today.
I don't think they do. A double-digit lead, and we're still in the first? Ouch.
Ryan, I hope this one gets closer. Jeez.
To the paint. Here's Escudero. That falls. Great assist by Navarro.
We've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense.
Hey, glad to have you back for the start of the second quarter here in Malaga. You look at the season Malaga had last year, easy to see why they expect big things this season.
They had such a strong run, and the core is mostly the same. This is a team that knows how to play together, and they're probably even better this year.
4 on the shot clock.
Pass to Santoro.
Fade away.
Ferrer grabs the miss.
He did the right thing to try to fade away with the D all over him, but it's a hard shot to sink.
Left wing. Down low.
Here's Salazar. Madrid with the rebound.
They held a 12-point lead earlier.
Here's Santoro. Pass to Martinez. And here's Aguilar. Here's Santoro.
And the wing jumper offline.
Well, I mean, sometimes you're going to miss even the easiest of chances.
Here's Salazar.
Off target from outside.
Basket Madrid leading. Here's Santoro. Galindo defending.
To the left side wing. Now here's Gonzalez.
Pass to Santoro. Back to MP.
Oops, there's the 24-second violation, so they'll turn it over. Second quarter here, and just over a minute and a half played.
Now here's Navarro. Valverde with him.
He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. The three.
And again, Malaga no good. So it's Basket Madrid now.
Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter.
Pass to Morales. Valverde with the steal. Here's Gomes.
And the layup's good off the glass.
With his size, Gomes can be more effective inside than most point guards.
Here's Gonzalez. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into this second quarter.
Alvarez for three.
Down it goes for his third basket and as many tries.
Boy, he loves getting looks like that from three-point range. No one near him.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark.
Now here's Montoya.
Switch.
Here's Gonzalez, and he gets it to go.
And MP might not be at full bore in this one. A report came out that he isn't in game-ready shape after initial training with the team.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's not a huge surprise to hear that. This Madrid team, they demand the highest level of fitness. It's never easy for a young player to come in and be able to match him.
Aguilar outside. Pass to Morales.
Now Gonzalez. What's the roll? Inside. And he stuffs it in. What a pass to set him up.
Punches it down with fury.
And rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Yeah, they're not going to like that.
They're not backing off at all, are they?
Here's Valverde.
He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. They need this. Gets that one to drop. First of the game after 4 straight misses.
How about the high release on Valverde's three-pointer using the full extension?
MP outside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
They've been playing very smart offensively in the first half. I think that's safe to say.
The numbers support that. They're shooting much better percentage from the field.
Let's see if they can keep it up.
Here's Ferrer. The rebound by Gonzalez. Here's Morales.
And it's Gonzalez missing.
His finishing ability, it leaves a lot to be desired. He needs to take it to the hoop with conviction.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play.
Basket Madrid ahead.
Up by 12. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break.
Hey, if you're just joining us, we have Basket Madrid visiting the FC Malaga squad. That's the start of the second half. Malaga down by 12. And so here's Malaga. Here's Escudero. Slammed in by Escudero. And you look at the coach from Madrid, Chispa Romero. He's in the pressure cooker.
Oh, that press here in Madrid, it'll eat you alive. I mean, it's brutal if you don't get results. That goes for players and coaches. Romero knows this team needs to make a deep run this year.
Now here's Navarro.
8 points for him.
Castillo outside.
Shot clock at 5.
Illich the block.
Well, Illich has made plenty of plays like that in his career. He was the last line of defense.
Delgado the screen. And here's MP from the arc.
Drops in the tray.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such great length. He can just rise up and create separation for the 3.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Out of bounds, it'll be Madrid's ball.
That is an unforced error if I've ever seen one, guys.
High arcing shot. Good on the bucket.
The float game from NP. That's a shot that takes a lot of practice to measure right.
Castillo outside. Pass to Escudero. And again, Malaga no good. So it's Basket Madrid now.
This is the most they've led by, 13 points.
Well, the captain of this Madrid team is none other than Sergio Montoya. He's coming into his prime and playing some of the best ball of his career.
And Montoya doesn't do anything overly flashy, but he is effective in every aspect of the game. Kind of the exact leader you want on the perimeter.
Valverde can't get it to go. MP on the wing. Valverde covering. Alvarez for 3. Escudero pulls it in.
They're not having much success at all right now.
They need to reshuffle their lineup a little bit, try to find something that works.
Outside Gomes.
From the arc.
Rebounded by Madrid. MP outside. Outside Illich. Back to MP. Yes, and a nice assist from Illich.
Well, when we watch him here in Europe, MP always seems to find some daylight to get his shot off.
And Malaga calls time here.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed.
Castillo outside. Pass to Ferrer. Valverde outside.
Clock at 6. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Getting it done in the key. Valverde playing with size inside.
Here's Madrid now.
Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Blake, did you see how well they ran that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
Beautiful screen, and the finish wasn't too bad either.
Wonderful team basketball.
Perfectly designed, perfectly executed.
And he lobs it up.
Morales no good.
So hard not to go for it when you see the chance for an alley-oop.
Yeah, temptation got the best of him there.
Here's Ferrer, defended by Illich. Valverde outside.
It's good from long range. Now Gonzalez.
Pass to Morales. Three-pointer Illich.
Oh, no good on the buzzer beater. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
Basket Madrid ahead.
Up by 50.
And here we are, folks. Fourth quarter. FC Malaga at home against Basket Madrid. MP outside.
Out to the right wing.
Pass to Rojas.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass. Nice.
Found a teammate.
Outside Navarro. Here's Salazar.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for him. And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both shots.
And here's Madrid now.
They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Gonzalez. And MP slams it in.
Well, that's how you run the pick and roll. MP just taking what the defense gives him.
Difficult situation for Malaga.
Out to the left wing.
Here's Ferrer.
Intercepted.
And Madrid pushing it. And Montoya gets it to go.
That's deflating for a team. Coughing the ball up, then having it turn into immediate points at the other end.
Yeah, that just feels like giving up 2 buckets.
Pass to Navarro.
Gets it to go from downtown.
And looking at the MVP voting breakdown last year for Navarro, it wasn't exactly a nail-biter.
Navarro ran away with the awards, and while others received votes, it was always going to go to Navarro. He had that good of a season.
And how about that? MP showing a little extra flair with the thunderous throwdown.
Here's Salazar.
Gonzalez covering.
Nice D from MP.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth.
Oh, and a slam by MP.
Well, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Well, hanging on the rim is one way to do it, I suppose.
Gotta watch that tech.
Oh, come on. Hanging on the rim is the best way to do it. But like you said, Tim, as long as you don't get teed up.
Shot clock at 6.
Pass to Ferrer.
Launches it.
Madrid with the rebound.
He didn't punish them for the weak coverage, but they can't count on him missing.
He's got to go right back to that shot.
And basket is good. He got it to go through the contact. So a free throw coming up and an opportunity for a 3-point play.
Time called here, Basket Madrid.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation.
Pass to Castillo. Shoots over Montoya. And again, Malaga no good. And it's Madrid's ball.
They lead by 23, and that's the most we've seen. Oh, and a slam by MP.
A big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
Pass to Valverde. Back to Gomes.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Three-pointer Castillo.
Drills it from outside.
Well, Malaga setting Castillo up. He had little time to line it up, but he did so beautifully.
They've been very sound offensively in the second half.
And there's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
And you kind of wonder what was one team talking about in the locker room and what was the other.
Valverde, defended by Illich. Pass to Escudero.
That three off the mark.
And it's Madrid's ball.
To the inside. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
A long windup and a strong follow-through in the one-hand jam.
There's just no way he was going to mess that one up.
Why use two hands? You can use one hand.
Two hands are always better than one, Tim.
Valverde outside. Pass to Escudero.
Shoots over Gonzalez. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
With his insane length, the rim is right there for Escudero. Scoring inside could not be easier.
It's stolen by Gomes. Here's Castillo. Good, and it's Gomes who picks up the assist.
Well, their offense is kicked into gear, but it's come just a little too late.
I think it may be, but at least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively, but too bad it's past the point where it'll do them much good.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's FC Malaga with the ball.
To the paint.
Here's Escudero.
Misses the layup.
Here's Rojas. MP left side.
And the miss.
Final whistle sounds, and that'll do it. Madrid comes in and gets the road win. A very strong showing from a team with high hopes this year.
And I like the game plan they had for Navarro, and it worked out well. Never easy to go on the road against a team like Malaga with so much talent.
And for Madrid, you have to think that they liked what they saw from NP.
You can see why they believe in this kid. I mean, even though the reigning MVP was on the floor, he never got rattled. He played with confidence, he played with energy, and that helped spark Madrid into getting this road win.
Well, that'll do it for now. For Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga thanking you for tuning in.
Well, MP, bienvenidos, and what a way to start your Spanish journey with an impressive victory. Now that your first game is behind you, how do you feel about the level of talent you faced here tonight?
Muchas gracias. Everybody's skilled here, you know? Everybody's strong. If they can't blow by you, they'll bully you. A lot of them try to do both. Thankfully, my teammates are all really talented as well, and they were able to make the plays they had to, and we were able to come out with the win. I got a lot to learn still, but it's a good start.
Was there any added significance to the win for you coming in against the reigning MVP?
There's so many great players in this league. Honestly, Memo, Galindo, Herrera, it's an honor sharing the floor with any of them. But obviously, Navarro is the king of the mountain right now, and it feels good to knock him off for a day or two. But if we're going to keep winning, I'm sure I'll see him again, so I can't wait to get to that point, but I can't be coasting right now.
Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
This will be going on 2K TV?
Yeah.
This will be going on 2K TV?
Yeah, this is gonna be in the show.
Yes, sir.
You're on the show.
Welcome to an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV.
The range of NBA 2K content out there is massive.
And the best thing about the 2K community is the variety of ways that content creators engage with their fans.
That's right, whether it's competitive or entertaining, sometimes you come across some entertainers that are just making fun content.
And we're so excited to finally have one on the show. Welcome, Zach 2K.
I'm not even sure if I'm looking at the camera right now. I should be, but you could very well be like over there.
Our next guest is creating content in NBA 2K and taking on fun challenges through that content.
This will be going on 2K TV? This will be going on 2K TV?
Yeah, this is gonna be in the show.
Yes, sir.
You're on the show.
Welcome to
What, you hit the snooze on your alarm clock, Lazar? I guess y'all like to sleep in Slovenia. Huh.
You're very funny, Monica.
You beat him to the arena again, didn't you?
Yeah, and it's driving him crazy. He keeps getting here earlier and earlier, but I'm always here first.
I think he's starting to like you.
Do you, speak Lazar or something? Because that's not how I'm interpreting it.
We all see the work you're doing. Keep it up.
All right, MP. You surprised by all the hype around this Vittoria game?
I mean, a little. Bro, they got Memo Solano on their squad, and he's like a national hero, but it's electric out there.
I mean, he has been the captain of the Spanish national team for years now.
Yeah, he's like fun to watch because, you know, he reminds me a little bit of Ginobili.
Right? No, everybody loves him. Even Madrid fans give him his props.
Hey, I got nothing but respect for the guy. And honestly, I'm hoping to learn a thing or two tonight.
Yo, MP, look.
Oh, bro, it's Solano.
Don't be bashful. Say hi to him.
Hey, Solano, I'm
No
MP.
pictures.
No, I was just hoping for a little advice.
Yo, did he really just...
Yeah, he did.
Guess you got it like that when you're the king of Spain. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna take the crown.
The bustling hub of Madrid, Spain, a view high above Parque de la Independencia. Welcome, everyone. So glad you could join us to see Basket Madrid play host to Club Vitoria here on 2K Sports. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefatemi. There is a lot to take in tonight.
Nothing quite like a sporting event here in Madrid. MP and the rest of his team, they've been marching along this season with a clear goal, winning the SNCL.
And standing in their way tonight will be the national hero, Memo Solano.
You want to talk about someone who everyone loves here in Spain? Look no further than Memo Solano. A lot of the Madrid team might be starstruck as they share a court with the hero from their youth.
Well, you'll be hard-pressed to find a more beloved player in Spain than Memo Solano. He has accomplished so much with the national team, and they just adore him here.
And here's Alvarez.
Inside.
Illich inside. Palacios defending. Pass to Alvarez.
Just 3 to shoot. From outside the arc.
Vitoria grabs the miss. And it's not just what Solano accomplished, but the way he played that makes him so admired.
Solano would leave it all on the floor. He played with passion and a very aesthetically pleasing approach to his game, especially attacking the basket. He's got to be one of the easier players to root for.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Outside Montoya. Illich. That one falls, coming out the assist from Montoya. And look at this Madrid side. The fans in...
Gonzalez with it.
Pass to Illich. Back to MP.
Banked in off the glass.
Down low, MP looking confident, ready to cash in.
Vitoria with the lead.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played.
And Varela slams it in.
He can do a lot more damage to the rim than that one he wants to.
And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Fans are disappointed. You see him?
Well, I think he did plenty of damage. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard, just the same, if you ask me.
Well, you think back to earlier in the year, you can see MP is trying to adjust to the fitness level of this league. You know, MP to me looks much more comfortable.
Yeah, it's impressive to see how far he's come in such a short time. It's kind of hard to believe that he was struggling to keep up in practices when he first arrived.
Now here's Gonzalez. Down low.
Illich. Wow, Illich with the jam.
Yeah, that's an... Nobody, and I mean nobody, is going to get in his way.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock.
Solano outside. Outside Vega.
Clock at 6.
Over Illich. Vega misses. Gatto down low.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far.
Club Vitoria ahead. Here we go with the start of the second quarter of this game between Basket Madrid and Club Vitoria. And this Vitoria side, pretty strong starting five, but there are questions about how far they can go.
Yeah, I think that's fair, Blake, but you look at their additions. Varela, Carvajal, they help shore up some weaknesses, but when push comes to shove, you wonder if they have the firepower to compete with the big clubs.
Pass to Santoro. Back to MP.
Just 5 on the clock. To the paint.
Rojas, that's good.
I like the play there from MP, showing off the high IQ.
Here's Mendez. Pass to Escobar. Here's Mendez. Here's Luna.
Off target with the 3.
Basket Madrid trailing. And thinking about Chispa Romero, the Madrid coach. He's young, but he's already proven himself.
Yeah, you don't lead a club the size of Madrid at his age unless you get results. But if the players buy into Romero from the get-go, he could end up being one of the best coaches in all Europe.
Here's Santos.
He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played.
Pass to Luna. Dominguez.
That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Here's Gonzalez, and he lays it straight in.
This is why you involve MP in screen and rolls. He just figures out ways to score in these sets.
Over to the wing.
Pass to Dominguez. Here's Mendez.
Shoots the 3.
Dominguez, no good.
To the inside.
Rojas.
And there's a slam dunk to finish it off.
This game, it won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, you're right, it won't. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the bucket.
Just need better defense.
Yeah, it's just 2 points, though. A flashy 2 points, yes, but it's still just 2 points.
Basket Madrid leading. Aguilar right side.
That 3 off the mark.
I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
The team may have done just enough there.
To the middle.
Here's Escobar.
And he got the pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
That dunk had some anger to it. Usually he's content, Blake, to go with the soft top.
Yeah, but not that time. The big man looked like he had something to prove right there.
In terms of his finishing ability, he does have something to prove. I mean, he's been known to miss some buddies here and there.
Pass to Luna. Now Vega.
Here's the 3. Drains the 3-pointer.
And you see the confidence Vega has in his shot. It's nice to see him rising and firing from 3-point land.
Here's Gonzalez.
Nice shot by Elich.
It's so hard to contain him. He gets it done however he has to do it.
So it's Vitoria now. Solano outside.
It's good, as 5 others before it were. He's now shooting 6 for 7.
And the way that Memo Solano plays, who does he remind you of?
You get a little bit of a young James Harden or Russell Westbrook with him. He can attack the rim, but does so with a controlled chaos.
The defense must push Elich further away from the rim than this. Shots like that are always going to be routine to him.
Here's Luna.
He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Here's Madrid now.
Trailing by 2. Here's Gonzalez.
Pushing the action, making his presence felt. MP is getting it done at the offensive end.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He's perfect from the line this time.
Now here's Solano.
With one on the clock. Oh, no good on the buzzer beater. So a tie game here as we finish the first half.
And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Welcome back, folks, as the second half of Basket Madrid versus Club Vitoria gets underway. And along with MP, Madrid has several young players rising up through their senior roster, as well as their youth system.
Madrid has struck a great balance of developing from their academy while still competing. It's never easy to walk that sort of tightrope, especially with the high expectations that Madrid carries.
6 on the shot clock, stolen by Gonzalez. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Well defended, and he's not someone who handles that type of defensive pressure very well.
Pass to Palacios. For three, Carvajal. Kick out to Palacios.
6 to shoot. No good on the triple.
Here's Montoya. Illich.
Gonzalez.
Defended by Varela.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Very close call there on the illegal screen.
Yeah, but I'd go along with it. It didn't look like his feet were set to me.
Yeah, me too, Brian.
Now Solano.
He's got 14. And we're about 1.5 minutes here into the second half.
Pass to Carvajal.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Nice pass. He got that ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket.
MP outside. And here's Delgado. He's covered by Carvajal. High post MP. Now Delgado.
5 to shoot.
Here's Alvarez. It's rebounded by Palacios.
Well, credit to D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable in the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on him and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
Players at this level, you just cannot give an inch to.
High post MP.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now.
Watching the way MP has settled into the league, the fans are starting to have high hopes for him.
Well, it couldn't have been easy at first, but MP's done a great job of integrating himself into the team. Clearly the talent is there, and now he's in a position to let it flourish.
And Varela slams it in.
I mean, come on. Who is getting Varela's way there?
Pass to Gonzalez. To the inside. Delgado.
That's good, and it's MP with the dime.
That's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And here's Solano.
He's got 14.
Outside Palacios. Screened by Carvajal.
Off target from outside.
Pass to Madrid trailing. Delgado with it.
Pass to Gonzalez.
Now here's Illich.
For the lead. Ooh, no luck on that one.
Carvajal right side. And Illich pulls it down. And here's Madrid now.
Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Back to MP.
And MP slams it in.
And they finally fought all the way back to even the score. we've got a whole new ballgame.
Yeah, and they've got all the momentum in the world right now after that comeback, so you just have to like their chances the rest of the way.
Three Carvajal. Rebounded by Madrid.
They had some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss that sort of look very often.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Palacios. He gets it in there.
The only tough part of that basket was establishing position inside. The rest was easy.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Club Vitoria ahead. They're up by 2. So the fourth quarter begins for our game here in Madrid. Outside Vega. Pass to Santos. Inside. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Good to see Carvajal using his big frame to attract contact, especially when he's this deep inside.
And good on both. Here's Aguilar. Launches a 3. Gonzalez. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a nifty 5 for 7.
A nice target in the pick and roll game. MP, he's got a nice soft hand, and he's strong finishing it.
Vega attacking. Out to the left wing. Shot by Luna, no good. Gonzalez with it. Carvajal covering. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming up.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send him to the line.
Exactly. You want to prevent the layup, give him a little knock, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming down the lane the next time around.
It does send a message.
Pass to Dominguez. Now Carvajal. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. The three-pointer, no good. And here's Madrid now. Martinez scores after the quick crossover.
Yeah, you have to appreciate the unselfish attitude of MP, showing he's more than capable of finding open teammates.
We've gone about 1.5 minutes into this fourth quarter. Carvajal outside. Escobar. Back to Carvajal. Vega for 3. Drills it from outside.
Rising and firing. Vega saw his look and took it.
MP outside. And MP slams it in. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands.
Here's Dominguez. Luna. Gonzalez covering. The bucket is good, and he'll have a chance for one more. MP picks one up.
A lot of scoring here late, but Brian, there has been no defense at all.
And that fills up the highlight reel and makes for an exciting game, but you'd like to see at least a little defense being played, right?
Speak for yourself. I love the offense.
Alvarez outside. To Illich. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
You can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, they really hurt.
Vitoria with the lead. And there's the pick. Solano outside. The three-pointer off the mark. And it's Madrid's ball. Pass to Illich. Alvarez. Here's Gonzalez, defended by Varela. Pass to Illich. And that one good.
And it's easy to see why they go to Illich in the big moments. Great job coming up clutch right there.
outside. Montoya with the defensive effort. And fast break Madrid.
Here's Gonzalez.
Yes, great play by Delgado to set it up.
What an assertive play by MP. He knows they need points, so he works overtime to find them.
Solano outside. Left side Vega.
And the 3 ball is good.
Vega's not one to shy away from a big moment. Stepping up for Club Victoria.
Pass to Gonzalez.
Takes it out to Alvarez.
Gonzalez.
Back to Alvarez. Over Solano. Alvarez, shot is off.
Well, he rushed that one. Out of position, but he keeps making pay.
Big points from Varela. Home under pressure.
Here's Alvarez. High post MP. He's against Carvajal.
To the paint.
Stolen by Varela. Outside Vega. Pass to Carvajal.
Money! Big man, bigger bucket. Carvajal makes it look easy under pressure.
And shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Even with the decent coverage that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Absolutely. I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
13 foul.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Montoya, second personal foul. 14 foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Montoya, third personal foul. 15 foul. It's the 9 for Club Victoria.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Well, maybe it's Guillermo Solano's haircut and his game, but this guy really reminds me of someone who stirred up a lot of championships down in Texas.
Elitch shot is off.
And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop for him.
And Club Victoria able to sneak out a win here. And what a gutsy performance from the visitors to come into Madrid and leave with a victory.
Well, you knew there'd be a little bit of magic with Memo Solano on the court. The whole team of Victoria looked inspired.
And for Madrid, a bitter loss here in front of the fans.
Not the result that they wanted, and they know that they can play better than that. Still, the team continues to develop, and they're positioned in a good spot to continue their push towards an EBA bid.
And that about does it, folks. For Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga thanking you for tuning in.